everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, and welcome to the top cut of the 2022 Chalislime Monthly. I am your host, as always, the effervescent Joseph Rothschild, aka MBT, and I'm going to be joined today by a lovely special guest. One might say a truly based, poggers, epic, and red-pilled co-commentator. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Luke Von Karma, aka Danny, as you might all know, or for the old heads, the cameraman.
Now listen, I know that you don't know anything about any of these decks.
That's not entirely true. It's not
Yeah.
entirely true.
It's like mostly, I would say, maybe like 50%.
For sure. I think to myself as someone who can look at a card and say, wow, that really does do its effect.
Yeah. Today we're going to be watching some truly epic poggers gameplay. We have our top 16. Let me just run through the individual decks real quick. We've got, of course, NH6574 on Live Twin. Unbelievable run through Swiss. Your Cheese undefeated on Tenyi Sword Soul. Artemis on Branded Despia, the obvious breakout deck from the format. Greeny on Fluandereeze. MGMFA on Dragon Link. Anthrax Fan 316 on Phantom Knight Adventure Punk. X69420 on Branded in White, the fucking Skull Servant Splash deck.
That made it to top cut. That's
it did,
incredible.
yeah. No, yeah. Crazy Wizza on Adventure Dinosaur, insane. Lemon Salt 1 on Prank Kids with DPE. Culty on Tenyi Sword Soul. Paperclip 007 on the stupidest fucking Eldritch deck I've ever seen. Adventure Branded Lich Zombie World. Jeff Leonard made top cut on mine.
Let's go.
Pierce made top cut on Branded Despia. Depp Aki made it on Tenyi Sword Soul. Cyber VX made it on Invoked Dogmatica. And we are going to watch some person on Plant Link.
They made it.
They did. They did make it.
Wow.
Yeah, Plant Link did make
incredible.
it. I know. I'm personally shocked, too. The Plant Link, I think they lost the match that we watched, right? It was like the first round.
We did watch the
Literally
the
lost
loss
round
earlier.
1 and never lost again. They're going to be playing the undefeated Your Cheese on Sword Soul. So, good luck to them. I hope that it goes well. Let me see if I could grab them real quick.
I was gonna say, I think I've been trying to follow and keep up with all the branded stuff. Sword Soul having a comeback, but the actual problem is that I won't know what all of these plant monsters do. That unfortunately is something I'll have to figure out on the fly.
Well, one thing that's pretty interesting about this deck in particular is that the plants actually don't do anything. The starter for this archetype is in fact, a vanilla. It is the effectless Sunseed Genius Loci, or Genus Loci, depending on who you're talking to.
I can't believe you remembered the name. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, no. I really liked this deck when it first came out and labbed it a lot, but unfortunately it is just not flexible at all, as you saw in the games. Really good at setting up the Sun Avalon Link 4 and one additional Link 4. Really bad at doing anything else, and it will have to be adaptable to beat a deck as good and powerful as Tenyi Sword Soul. Let's go into the duel right now. So I sent you the password for this one.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I don't know how much really depends on the die roll. I would imagine a significant amount. We're going to go Rite of Aramis into Fateful Adventure. That is a pretty sick start here. Seeing the adventure resolve is always a little frightening. Activating it now, pitching a Water Enchantress. Okay, cool. So looks like we just have extra crap to send to the graveyard, so we don't have to waste our normal summon on something that could potentially be negated, and down comes the Griffin Rider before basically they have any chance to respond.
Yeah, just activating the Water Enchantress now instead of leaving it engraved to have the right as follow-up, so they don't get interrupted later by some kind of effect, kind of a heads-up play.
Do you think that set card is maybe the Draco pack? All right, that's a pretty weak open. I'm gonna be honest
Maybe,
with you.
yeah. Okay, this isn't the board I expected, but you know, it's something. At least they got a negate, maybe the hand trap.
All right, let's see what can be accomplished here for our Duelist B. Okay, Infinite Impermanence, a pretty good start.
That is a pretty good start.
All right,
Well, they
now with the
negate it.
only negate offline, we just have to contend with hand traps, and it looks like they have not bricked. So in Swiss, we saw Your Cheese suffer a devastating, heartbreaking brick. These are the types of things that keep Sword Soul players up at night. The deck's very, very powerful and very consistent, but occasionally does draw hands that are just a bunch of cards that don't play well together. Oh, and it would appear that the set card was not a bluff. It's actually Forbidden Droplet on the Sword Soul of Moye, sending the Draco back to re-equip it.
Back.
That's like a cute play you can do, but does not win the game.
It's very cute, but it doesn't do too much. Wow, the Pot of Desires.
The one of, baby. You got to find the one of. It's as simple as that.
It's, you know, we actually haven't seen much of Desires, especially in this format recently. So,
you could argue that it was
Blossom.
the most powerful hit to Sword Soul on the last ban list. And I think you'd be probably right. What is Protoss anyway? So
weirdly enough, Desires hitting both Sword Soul and Virtual World. Unfortunately, kind of a tough hit for them.
Oh, gee, do you play Virtual World or something? Is that what happened?
Well, back in the, back during the Tri Brigade, Virtual World, and Drytron meta.
Well, sometimes you just have everything.
Not recently.
Not only can we go into the Monk
really
of the Tenyi, we have Long One and a card for Long One. I hope we get to see the card that I am really excited about, even though I don't think it's optimal to go into here. The Evil Long One Synchro is unbelievably strong, and it eats Fateful Adventure specifically alive.
Yes, no, the new Synchro, Sword Soul Sinister Sovereign, Qi Xing Long Yuan. That's the new 10-star.
So good. It's so good. It's
incredible.
A card has to be incredible to compete with Baron, and it does. That's the worst part. It really does.
It actually does.
All right, we are going to just go for the Yazi line here. We do get to trigger the long one here. We're going to take 12. We can then go Moye and Sword Soul token away into a powerful Synchro monster. We can Yazi targeting itself and one of the cards on field to trigger the Yazi. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I am shocked this card is still legal.
Yes, seeing Yazi go into the standard Destrudo, or not even Destrudo, Mare combo after playing it a bit, because it's also legal in Master Duel, is absolutely insane. I cannot believe this card is legal alongside the other Yazi cards. They've just proven themselves menaces across Yu-Gi-Oh's history.
Yeah, and it's like there's so many things you could do with this card. Yazi searching Taya is crazy. Obviously, Yazi searching Mare is crazy. Like, the pool of worms is just insane. Yeah, we get to go Taya here. We get to make everything we could ever want. It's just unreal. And the fact that it's also a removal spell is so crappy.
Funny that they hit the Griffin there, which is correct, but also hilarious because it's Griffin
negated.
Somehow got 2 cards out of itself. All right, we're making the Chi-Xiao.
This is, I swear to God, I'm going to start playing 2 Griffin. Every single time I'm in this position where they like remove the Griffin somehow, I'm like, damn, I'd win the game if I just had another Griffin. And like, think about it this way, they have Rite of Aramesia in hand, right? It's like if they had another Griffin in deck, they could just have a negate before they really commit to anything, but you know, you can't do that. You're just going to brick on it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because a lot of the games, especially during the YCS, were always going back to your turn. It's kind of crazy.
They weren't ending on turn 2. Like, you were getting to a 3. It was just like a really weak whack 3 that your opponent could capitalize on their 4. Chibi Gohan, thank you for the 100. Congratulations. We'll go for the Baxia here. Bounce everything relevant.
Baxia, another fantastic card, and they get to chain block.
My favorite part of Baxia is reading it. I will every single time I read this card, I'm like, "There's no it's." I was like, "Yeah, it bounces. It spins.
Things?
Wow, it spins. That's crazy." All right. Well, if this isn't lethal, you know, I struggle to think what we're doing from this position.
Add back the Moye. Have they even normaled yet?
Oh God, have they?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's enough
Okay.
regardless. We get to go Sathana, recycle the monk here, and we've already taken
Yep.
the 12. So this is going to be lethal, but wow. What a devastating line. I'm actually really surprised by this one. Didn't expect Griffin Pass out of the Plant Link deck. Its combos are just so absolutely accessible at every stage of the game, and they're so low investment that I really thought, I mean, you would struggle to find a hand that didn't make them, but we found one.
Yep.
That
And
was
that is going to
wrong.
be game. Really strong showing from Sword Soul, just showing how dominant it can still be, especially against one negate.
Yeah,
wasn't
crazy setup.
wasn't
Okay.
the strongest board it had to break, but
Cosmic Aster, thank you for the subscription. Okay, but listen, the one negate is obviously like a comedically insufficient board for dealing with a deck like this.
Right.
But if Plant Link is allowed to combo all the way off, their end board is one negate. It's not like it gets much better. Like if you open perfectly, you get 2 negates and a bounce, and like Sword Soul's completely fine playing through that.
Well, when you hit me with logic like that, I can't say much, honestly.
Sir, you have been owned. You have been epically based and owned.
Well, in the marketplace of ideas, I think if I had more time to actually look at Baxia. Now, Baxia's effect, it's a tuner and a synchro.
You don't understand. I have a genius level IQ, and that's why I'm the Loki. All right. I mean,
Oh, you don't love to see that, the fateful adventure draw.
you know, it is what it
Sometimes.
is. Maybe it's just they're going. Yeah. Okay. That's not so bad. We're just
Well,
fishing for hand traps before we commit to
of course.
the combo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is full
That's-
combo. We go
that is
Genius
full
Loci
combo.
into Dryas. Dryas here, fun fact, is not a once per turn, so we can use it to get sowing here. We can trigger the effect of sow. Oh, actually, we can't do shit. We got fucking Droll and Lockbird it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't really know how this deck plays through Droll and Lockbird. It is quite miserable because you are looking to add a Sunvine Shrine and a Sun Avalon Bloom over the course of a turn. So I'll be interested in seeing how this goes. So we go Dryas, gain life points, summon the healer, gain some more life points. That's time in the round. You have to give every deck a way to automatically win the game in their first turn now because that's just Yu-Gi-Oh!
It is very interesting to see all of these decks have some kind of innate burn or gain life points now. It's very odd.
Yeah. So we'll go Daphne. God, Daphne is just such an incredible card, as is Melius. These two cards specifically just make this entire deck so much easier. I think we might be just making the old Bengal Lancer pass, which is not where you want to be, but against a 4-card hand is a little more convincing than against a 6-card one. Go Daphne here in order to go ahead and cycle. We can return the healer and the Dryas to the extra. That's like a fun little thing that means we don't have to commit, but Bengal Lancer set 1, I'd imagine it's Forbidden Droplet or something. If it's a hand trap in hand, we're actually kind of sitting pretty.
Yeah, this reminds me of the old Hieratic Seals pass. Truly,
Imagine
something
like
you just have to do.
Hieratic Seals pass, but like it's worse than Seals and it costs you 4 material.
Oh,
And
well,
it does
that's a
not
great
trade
start.
for Vishetta. That is not
Yeah.
good. You kind of have to, yeah, you have to do this now.
Yep.
It sucks, but you don't have an option. That is an extender that they no longer have access to. But if they like normal
And-
summon a Moye here, we're
man.
gonna feel like an asshole.
It's also bad because if we ever get Monk on board, we can still activate the effect of Vishudha in hand to bounce something.
That's pretty good. That's a decent one. Wow.
Oh my, that's a pretty good
Moye
start.
plus Vishutta plus Ecclesia plus
Must-
Droll plus Ghost
plus
Ogre plus
Ratio,
Ratio plus
plus
your white.
L.
Oh,
oh,
geez,
somewhat.
that is-
Okay, well, that's the infinite impermanence at least. Stem the bleeding a bit.
2 games in a row. You're kidding me. Just don't bother putting the card to 1. We're finding it
Wow.
every game anyway.
Incredible.
Why is it that all my games, except the ones on stream, have been insane? It's cast or curse some person. We're just going to
That
leave you
is-
alone
that is
next
the cast or
time. You'll
curse.
make it to finals
Yeah.
and then you'll lose because we can't avoid you.
So what can they do here?
This
without
is
Moye
pretty good.
token.
We can
Oh,
go Chi
well,
Xiao.
yeah. No, Chi Xiao Mo, yeah. Okay.
Did you know that Ecclesia the Virtuous is a tuner? Isn't that just so stupid? It's just completely unnecessary.
Awesome. That's awesome, actually. I think that's cool.
You do?
I think no, but I hate that this card is expensive because not only is it a classic in Sword Soul, but it's also very it's an Albaz card for some
It also
reason.
searches Fallen of Albaz. So we get to pitch the Vishuddha here to summon the long one.
All
That's
right.
another 12. The Vishuddha here is going to be able to bounce the Bengal Lancer, and I believe anything does it. I mean, we can make any 10 whatsoever. Baron closes the door on a potential Nibiru as well. That's rough, buddy.
Not great. Not great. Wow.
I mean, Sword Soul, baby. For some reason, everyone was just decided that it was dead, and then someone said, "Wait, why aren't we playing Sword Soul?" And they got one new card, and everyone said, "Oh yeah, let's play Sword Soul. You got it." We're in fact, that's the new card. We get to see him. Oh no, this isn't even the new card. We made the old card.
This is just Chang
What the heck?
This is normal.
No respect whatsoever.
Chang Ying is just it's their like little mini access code.
Yeah, neat. Well, that was extremely fast.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your cheese. I mean, they went undefeated in Swiss. Not that surprising that they went undefeated for one additional round. I would love to see Sword Soul take this tournament. I think that it is a really sick deck that people refuse to respect.
Yeah, I have to say, I think, like you said, I think that Sword Soul player really did brick a lot. I think the deck bricks a ton.
It bricks a ton.
I think it bricks, too much,
I mean,
actually.
What do you want me to say? Just draw desires. What, are you just stupid? Just draw desires.
They didn't even need desires.
No, they didn't.
Game.
It was already
that game was wrapped up before desires even landed.
Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, back with the top 8 of the April 2022 Chalislime Monthly. I'm once again joined by my better half, Luke Von Karma. How you doing here, Danny?
I'm good. I'm excited. These have been actually kind of interesting matches. Good to see kind of the meta shake out with Despia. Despia proving itself very worthy as a very contentious top deck, but something that is beatable, like you mentioned prior. So
yeah, like it's really good for sure, but nothing that I've seen so far makes me think that it's like, oh, tier 0 super threat, we have to take immediate action. It does have some hands that are pretty high roll, to be sure, but so does literally every other deck in this format, where every single engine has 1-card starters that you can fire at any time. So yeah, I've been okay with it.
Yeah, no, I have the same sentiment. It's not too super crazy, but pretty. It is kind of jarring to see us in a kind of weird super poly, another version of Fusion Destiny meta. So kind of insane.
So I will real quick let you know who is still in. We have Paperclip 007 versus MGM FA. That is going to be a Dragon Link versus Adventure Branded Lich Zombie World match. I really do want to watch that one, but honestly, I think we do have to show off the Tenyi Sword Soul versus Branded match that we are going to be watching. That's Artemis versus Depressionist. We also have Crazy Wizza versus Your Cheese. Wizza on Adventure Dino, and Your Cheese, of course, on Tenyi Sword Soul. And then the final two are Culty and Cyber VX. Cyber VX is Jason Leonard, and shockingly, he is on Invoked Dogmatica. Culty is on Tenyi Sword Soul, which means that almost half of the top 8 is on Tenyi Sword Soul exactly. Pretty good deck, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. No, this is going to be an interesting one. Sword Soul finally having kind of a sort of reemergence in the meta. Did not see much of it at all in recent tournaments. But after all of the branded, after the structure deck release, now seeing it as a resurgence to counter the Despia decks.
And also, helps that they got that big stupid asshole in their new synchro. Let's see if they can find it, I guess. I'm going to let them know that we're ready, and we are going to jump into the top 8 right now. So, obviously, to some degree, the die roll matters. But one thing that we've been finding over the course of this tournament is that Despia does not really have a problem playing second. And neither does Tenyi Sword Soul, because no one is putting up like 15 negate setups with like Apollosis. It's not that big of a deal. There aren't many cards that counter the amount of starters that Despia plays. And at the end of the day, it is going to be a gummy back and forth no matter what. Fantastic start already for the Despia pilot Patchwork and Edge Imp Chain polymerization of the hand, followed up by a Luber. The normaled Luber is a little crusty because it means they won't be able to activate any of the adventure line this turn, and it means that they didn't open branded openings, so their fusion monsters will be a little more fragile than they would be otherwise.
Wow.
But the Paradise branded means that that branded fusion is guaranteed to resolve, and we're just going to see how far we can go with this.
The branded infusion allowing itself to be resolved via the magical meltdown effect, insulating your plays against Ash is just incredible.
It's just so goddamn dumb. it's so stupid.
It's really stupid.
This card, Branded Lost, I was not sold on until someone told me, no. You get to Branded Lost, and then you can resolve your Branded Fusion.
That was
and
wrong.
then you can chain block your Lubellion. And I said, oh, that's okay.
Not bad.
Ooh, whoa. New card, PogChamp? Is that a new card?
Oh,
Looks like Artemis is playing Tri-Brigade Mercurier. So Tri-Brigade Mercurier, if summoned, or searched rather, is a monster negate that you can trigger from your hand as long as you've got a fusion on your side of the field that includes Fallen of Albaz as material. We've seen it a little bit in Tri-Brigade branded builds, but it's also decent in branded pure. Going through the Edge Imp line, cycling back this copy of Patchwork, then going for a Mirror Jade in order to send an Albion to banish this Luber, because it turns out in this deck your banish zone is also your hand. Might as well get this card over here so we can trigger the Albion at the end of the turn, set 2 cards, and then go ahead and grab us a copy of Branded in red. That's, I mean, just so fun.
Fun isn't the word I would use, but it sure is strong.
All right, let's see Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm isn't even like fantastic, but
it's not even that great.
All right, so that's a good start. Incredible Ecclesia the Virtuous here allows you to fire that off, go to a powerful Sword Soul monster without wasting your normal summon.
See if they have a response here. Nope, it gets to resolve.
Yeah, that's the thing about Branded, is it really doesn't end on any negates. It's just like, I'm going to clean up your board states somehow. We'll figure out when we get there. We're going to reveal a blackout for Moye.
We'll see.
Down comes the token.
I was going to say, the token resolving is very important.
Oh, that's going to prompt the Branded in red, in fact. Makes sense. Once you have a negate on board, it's really hard to resolve something like a Chimera, but no big deal. Do we have a Poly Engrave? We do not. That is going to be rough. So we're going to have to use Branded in red here after adding the Tragedy back to hand. One thing I like is that targeted Banish can negate this effect. We're just going to cycle for the Chimera. That's 1 monster on field, 2 from hand, the Despian Tragedy and the Edge Imp Chain. So we're going to pop 1 card and then draw 2. Popping the monster means that the token sticks around, and we are unfortunately locked into synchro summons while that token persists on the field. So we're going to chain block with Branded Lost and with Despian Tragedy, add an Aluber to hand for next turn, trigger the effect of Branded Lost, and then afterwards resolve the effect of Guardian Chimera. This was pretty much the card that was single-handedly enabling this to be playable before Branded Fusion came out. Shouts out to Pack for like breaking the hell out of this card, but it is just such a stinker.
Yeah, the early versions of Guardian Chimera without any of the structure deck fusions was just so funny, but incredible how it worked actually pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly, the card was much more impactful in the pre-structure versions. Now it is sort of impactful, but it's as strong as you need it to be. Deciding on the resolution of this chain here. All right, we're going to go for the Ashana here. So Ashana is a way to get out. This is the reason why they're playing Sathana, is you can use a hand Ashana to, if your opponent locks you into the token only, go into a monster that can be synchroed with the level 4 tuner into a Chisho.
Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I'm also counting. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in Artemis's hands.
Epic, right? Maybe your win condition is to deck them out. You're pretty close already. They're actually already down to half their deck. They've seen half of their deck in one turn. Epic.
I'm gonna trigger Longion here.
And that's not through draws either. Only one card here has drawn cards. The rest are just targeted ads.
So this is going to be interesting because Chi Xiao and what I assume might be Baron here.
No, we're going Changing.
No, we're going for Changing. Yep. I guess I believe we're locked.
We are Ashana locked, yes. So we're going to go Adhara into Monk of the Tenyi. We can trigger Adhara to get back the Ashana to hand. This is pretty crazy.
This is pretty good.
We get to trigger the effect of the Changing here because we banish the Adhara. Oh gosh, I wonder what we're even sending. Do we just like go for it? I feel like we maybe have to. This is lethal.
Yeah. This is lethal. It's 37. Will the other attacks go through?
Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That is insane.
Oh my goodness. Artemis says actually through that game, I think referring to the fact that they had an ad lib in hand and just didn't use it as part of the fusion material for the Chimera. I guess assuming that they would be able to use it on a future turn and didn't need to in order to survive. But we saw Depp in the unaired game last round just executing an immediate OTK, said, do not give me an inch. I do not intend to take another turn. And chat, absolutely correct, says the way you beat Branded is you OTK them. You're never going to win a grind game. They're always going to be able to outvalue you. So just don't let them. 7 cards in hand, that's 0 cards on field, baby.
It's incredible. You know, I was thinking, you know, this is lethal. And like you said before, the deck doesn't put up too many negates. And if you allow Sword Soul to play, they can kill you at any time.
Yeah, and obviously that is massively helped by the new Synchro that does 1,200 damage. Changing just being a much more favorable meta for it.
Have we even seen the new Synchro yet?
We have not.
We've only
totally
made Changing.
Yeah, we've only seen Changing over it. This is the other thing. It's like, oh
it's
my
very
god.
funny. You keep saying, like,
what if they
got
make the new
Synchro?
And he's like, I'll just do Changing. Changing again? Yeah, Changing?
It's not even optimal to go into the new one.
I guess not. Actually, what we learned is that Sword Soul doesn't need anything.
Well, there's the Branded opening, sending Fallen of Albaz.
Just absolutely miserable. Activating it in main phase 1. Please droll them. Please give me the punish for not holding A.
No.
Oh, what? No, we still have time.
No, we technically do. Oh.
There's a response window. Ah, I'm so excited.
Nah.
So you can activate this in draw phase for no reason. All right, well, you know, we have the whole combo here. Let's just do the exact same thing again, K-Kona. All right, so both Albaz and Grave. This is not really where you want to be. We do get to see the snow line this time. I really just ban this snow again. We were talking in one of the unaired matches about how just absolutely bonkers snow is at insulating your plays by shrouding them from something like an Infip or a Veiler, your fusion monsters that just fusion summon again. Snow Fantastic, of course, is Interruption. Snow Fantastic at triggering monsters like Thunder Dragon, but here it's Despian Tragedy. It just does everything for the deck, and it's so frustrating that they get to have it every game. It does not feel good.
It doesn't feel great. Well, there comes the Ice Jade. I love that this card is, would you say, has an arguably better effect than Elemental Hero Absolute Zero?
You know what? I have never seen it resolve.
I also
will say
was thinking that today.
The difference is that Ab Zero, back when he was good, would resolve every time. This time it's like, oh, it always gets tucked by Nightmare Unicorn or something, or the game's over before we get to the end phase. I think actually it's much worse. Also, it shouldn't have it on it. Like, why does it have that? It's already good. Like, it doesn't need to Ab Zero. All right, this is a weird hand. Opening a Shunna here. We'll go for the Monk. We can fire the Ashana. What they get off of it is going to tell us a lot about what they've opened.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Okay.
You can go Vashida. You can go
So
Yep.
we already have a combo in our hand. We're just deciding to set this up. Vashuda Engrave here can bait out either the Mirror Jade or the back row. A little premature. The double Monk is just so killer. We saw it come up in a couple of different matches where Depp was playing, but I think they're on like cute little shaman lines too.
Yeah. The Vashuda Tenyi package allowing to... Oh, there goes the Merc.
Eats the Mercourier here. Can we get some Mercs chat?
Thinking of starting a new podcast.
Yeah.
It's called Tri Brigade Mercs.
Cast.
This is actually one of the few in archetype negates the deck has.
Yeah. All right. Wow, that's an interesting opener. Moye revealed Taya here.
Real Taya.
You got to imagine that they have something to play through Banish the Moye. Like, they would never make this play with a hand this strong if they didn't have something to deal with Banish the Moye here. So if you are Artemis, you're probably thinking, why are they letting me do this?
Yes. You kind of have to question yourself. Do they have Tenyi follow-ups in hand? We know at least the Taya.
What?
All
right. Well, you know, maybe we were getting baited.
Maybe, yeah.
I was sure there was like a Sathana in hand.
Maybe they're trying to get rid of something first in battle for some reason I can't decipher.
Yeah, but you would never want to send the Aluber to graveyard before you deal with the fusion monster. Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, maybe we were overestimating the quality of this hand just a little bit.
Maybe it wasn't too great. It wasn't too great.
Okay, we do have a Called by the Grave for the snow here. Oh, what? Wait.
Wait a minute.
That's interesting. So don't Called by targeting the Albion because it'll just get banished by the snow to protect it. So instead we Called by targeting the snow. The impulse, of course, is going to be to trigger the snow, banishing a shitload of cards. But why would they give you that option?
It's very interesting.
This is such a strange hand from Depp. They're playing it in a way that is making me think we are getting next leveled, but I want to know how.
Yeah, and like, you know, most players, I mean, they I guess they know the triggers are happening at end step, so they keep the Call by in hand instead of setting it. But
and lets it go.
Okay.
Well, we'll get the branded in red at end step, adding it to hand.
I mean, I guess you're really happy Snow isn't a part of this now.
Well, unfortunately, this doesn't mean Snow is out of commission for the entire game.
Well, that is true. There's a certain card that can summon things from the banished area.
Okay, well, that explains it. There is a ghost bell
well,
in the hand,
that's... Yeah. Okay. The bell. Got it.
But then we get to use the bell, right?
Yeah, that's...
Chat asking, no, Ebenon's a little under the weather. All right, we are going to go for the Brandon in red here. Man, that is just such a rough draw because you know what's really good against Brandon in red is Ghost Bell.
I was going to say it's definitely Bell, but unfortunate. Grab back the Aluber here. I mean, you know, not much of a board you have to worry about too much. 2 monks and a token.
Oh, does Branded Lost actually prevent you from belling? It does. Oh, that's disgusting. Go for Luber here. We can activate the normal summoned effect because the Water Enchantress is the only effect that we attempted. Oh, man. Lost has been secretly carrying this game. This is just such a crazy card.
Is that the OCG name?
For, Paradise Branded, yeah.
Paradise.
It's kind of cute. It's a Paradise Lost reference, but, you know, there it's Paradise and here it's Lost.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, showing that they had everything, but...
I
To
don't
be
know,
honest,
we're getting another turn, and we have a Taya, and they don't have like negation.
that is true. We know the Taya in hand. It's one of the best follow-ups for Sword Soul.
So the branded in red is of course a disaster.
Yes. Not great.
There's Taya.
Okay.
I wonder if we even activate Taya.
Yeah, you have your tuner on board already.
Yeah, it looks like we aren't. Because if we activate Taya and then they banish the Taya, we never get out from under it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Depp says, whatever.
Yeah.
I think we just overestimated the quality of that hand.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely felt clunky.
I don't want to confirm or deny anything, Godzilla Freak. But we have multiple 10E decks in the top cut that are and are not playing Hulk stuff. Why would you play Hulk stuff? It doesn't make the new long one, which of course is the best card that we've seen many times. Oh, brother. That's what I'm saying. All right, time for that all-important game 3.
Game 3.
Longwan
Right.
literally killed Moye and took her sword, so kinda yikes. What?
Wow.
What the?
Oh,
that's
new.
kind of problematic. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right, emergence
All right,
into
well,
Moye. That's a pretty good start.
Speaking
Reveal
of.
Longwan. Reveal second emergence. Whoa!
Whoa, okay. Kind of a bit of a stinker.
Yeah. Well, nothing a little Chi-Xiao can't fix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is true. You know,
Chi-Xiao here.
one of the most simple and straightforward normal summons of the game just draws you 2 cards.
Yeah,
one's a tutor.
So we haven't actually gotten to see this deck go first yet. Obviously, it excels at picking apart boards that have already been established, but would be interested to see how it deals with boards that don't exist yet. You know, it's not like it used to be where people will concentrate a lot of power into a single monster like Apollosa, which decreases the utility of cards like Chi-Xiao. I mean, Chi-Xiao into Apollosa specifically is kind of crusty, but
For sure.
you know what I mean. Instead, their power is kind of spread across like 3 or 4 different cards, which they have super easy access to. And those cards span a wide variety of super types, so you can't just make a bunch of monster negates and be like, we'll be fine. They simply will not draw, you know, branded in red or branded fusion or branded lost or Regeki. Wait, did the Lich deck clear? Oh, we're watching. Oh, we're watching the Lich deck next.
That's
the Lich
exciting.
deck is so goddamn sick.
That deck, I only saw a little bit of it. Looks fantastic.
Zombie World branded Eldritch Adventure.
There it is.
Wait, it's him. Synchro. Wait, he showed up.
It's him.
He's here. The Sinister Sovereign.
Now let's see if we can do anything in action.
Yeah. Woo.
It is kind of it's weird, right? It's also kind of the TG Hyper Librarian of the deck where you can draw a card while you're synchroing.
You make him last.
Yeah, but you gotta make him last. So
that's 1,200. No, they're not taking 12 here.
Yeah. All right. Well, Patchwork proving itself as one of the craziest Fright Fur cards that hilariously is helping Despia way more than it is Fluffles.
Mm-hmm. This card's been out like 3 years. They had their chance.
That is true.
Can't wait for Depp to lose the game for making Longwan. Man, shut up! God. Pissing me off. Well, you know what? You know what beats Branded Lost? You know what beats Branded Lost? This guy.
Yeah, can you activate? I don't think. Can you activate Qixing's effect after a fuse? After you fusion? to banish it.
Wait, what? Why didn't we Qixing here? Wait, what the fuck is going on?
You can't, right? Because you're under Paradise.
What? I thought we were gonna banish the Paradise here.
Well, isn't it a monster?
No, he does both.
Oh, you're right.
Well, now we're fucked, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
we
wait. They ordered the chain. Oh, no.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, very interesting.
Well, now they have him a courier, so good luck. Okay, there's Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade pitch Albion. And, of course, it doesn't target. Down goes Chi Xiao. All right, come on. You're back online, Longwan. We're past the summon response window. You can do it. I will say after this game, I am 100% convinced on Lost. This card's nuts. This card's absolutely bonkers.
Yes, Paradise branded is absolutely insane. Definitely has solidified all of Artemis's plays now, and
I hate
makes the deck
this.
almost unbeatable, of course. And
After
if
all
you know,
of this,
if you didn't
it
have
turns out
all of that,
Depp was right to hold the Longwan because we get to banish the fucking Fateful Adventure. You are kidding me.
Yep. Wow.
Actually, he was not, because we know they searched the McCourier. Actually, he was because he drew the called by.
Wow. Just an incredible set of plays
Actually,
here.
he was not, because we could Fairy Tale Snow to ensure the McCourier resolves.
Wow. Snow impacting the game just in such an insane way. To think that this card is not good because it gets to summon itself in Book of Boon a card, but because it gets to dodge the removal of Called by the Grave.
We had to banish our whole fucking hand and field to get this to resolve.
But it resolves.
It did resolve. That was sufficient. Now we get to, what? Trigger Fateful Adventure, go get our negate. And we get to trigger McCourier because it was banished. Epic.
Now, do we also get to trigger the first effect, or does this negate all effects of the Qixing?
You know, that is strange.
Oh,
We
there's the Veiler.
Veilered the Snow. Is there something else we want to banish? Are we trying to trade for the
Griffin, maybe?
The Griffin? This is a thinker.
Definitely feels like
Going for
Artemis
adventure
is still
here.
running away with this.
What? Whoa! What? Wait, hold.
Wow.
What? Wait, what happened?
That.
Did they use the monster one the last time? Was I just not paying enough attention?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're going for the back row here. It just says, all right, well, this is going to be game regardless. Yeah, it was the effect to banish the token. Oh.
Wow.
I'm very silly, chat. Okay, well, regardless, it doesn't end up mattering.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really, really well played by both people, unfortunately. It just turns out that sometimes you got everything. It's got to be exactly Nibiru.
Here.
We get to draw 2. Very epic.
Wow.
And we made it to
every
battle.
Time I think Despia is out of resources, they prove me wrong.
Yeah, no. The deck just goes and goes and goes and goes. Oh, man. That is unfortunate. And it looks like Sword Soul will be taking a dive to Despia. I mean, they just make it look effortless, which will be advancing into top 4. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I can't tell really what's the strongest here. Is it the branded package that continues to loop itself forever? Is it the adventure package that slaps itself onto the board so strongly? Is it the patchwork?
I think it might be the duelist. They might just be pretty good at
yes,
opening everything.
that's pretty true.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy Joseph Rothschild, aka MBT, and we are down to the top 4 of the April 2022 Chalislime Monthly. I am joined for the 3rd time in a row by the man, the myth, the legend, Luke Von Karma. How are you doing today, Danny?
Hello. I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm here.
You're sweaty and ready?
Sweaty and ready.
Well, we have a top 4 that is composed of Artemis, who is on Branded Despia, the one we just saw. Paperclip 007, who is on the stupidest fucking Eldritch deck I've ever seen. We're watching that one, by the way. I gotta watch
good.
this list. I'm gonna really
Absolutely.
lose my mind if I don't get to talk about it. Kalti, who is on Tenyi Sword Soul. Of the 3 Tenyi Sword Souls that made it into top 8, 1 remains, and it's them. And Crazy Wizza, which is on Adventure Dinosaur. What a strange deck, but it has been absolutely taking names. We might get to see it in finals, or we might not. We might not be able to do that. I guess we'll find out.
That's very interesting. In a format with Lancia and all of these weird cards, flying
No
around.
refunds.
Just say, hey, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. The Bidoof, thank you for the 3. It is from the art exhibit that Yu-Gi-Oh! Did in New York a couple of years ago. But right now, we have to jump into the game. So this is going to be Artemis versus Paperclip 007. So let me walk you through Paperclip's list. You might be thinking, oh no, Eldritch, Snore, me, right? Wrong. This is the sexiest Eldritch list I've ever seen in my entire life. Here's what it does. It's got Eldritch, yes. It's also got Adventure. It's also got Zombie World. So it's playing Baylor Drock, a couple of Necroworld Banshee, and some Zombie Worlds to gum up plays. But it's also playing Branded. I don't know why or how, but it's got a pretty sizable Branded package as well. So we'll see.
I am shocked to see that both players, especially the Eldritch player, are on 40-ish cards.
Yeah.
I would be surprised. I would expect it to be more of a 60-card variant, but it's not.
I'm going to be honest with you. You all were out of your minds during 60-card format. When we were during Pile Meta, like every person I played was like, yeah, I'm on 47. I'm like, how can that be? How can that be consistent? Explain to me why you're on 47. And they're like, there's just 47 good cards. And I'm like, no, there's not. A lot of these like 60-card lists people were finding, especially during the end of last format, were much better at 50 cards. And honestly, not terrible at 40.
Yeah, that was one of the nice things about playing 40-card pranks was I felt much more consistent than most decks.
He's like, oh, I didn't open a kid. You just didn't have that problem. Well, you did still have that problem.
Yeah, there's always the problem. But
I love that we can't tell who went first. It was Artemis, folks.
Right?
This is the non-Eldritch build.
Okay. Well, there's the Branded Fusion.
Damn, we just opened everything, huh?
Just everything. Have our negates. Got
cool. We pitched the Draca back for the Lubellion.
Awesome.
That's like really epic, actually. Add the ad libitum to hand. Any hand in which ad libitum is making an appearance, you know you are gonna ad libit them. All right.
That was a good one. I'm sorry. That was a little delayed from me.
No problem. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I guess I don't have an option.
Well, there's goes Equip's classic interaction.
All
I
right.
love that. Set 2. Wow.
Well, one is. I think we know the one, right?
Yeah.
What did we send? Nothing. Oh, we didn't activate Mirror Jade this turn. Oh, so we opened Branded in red. I don't know what the other one is. And back to Rite of Aramis here. This is just such a weird position to be in. You have to let this resolve because you can't negate it. What if they have another Rite of Aramis here? There's 7 ways to get to it.
You get very punished if they have one.
So instead, you just wait. You can Mirror Jade the token if you want. You can pop the Fateful Adventure. Usually they don't play 2 of that, so that's a decent Griffin Rider target. If you've got an ogre in hand, this is a great place to fire it off. We know that they have the Ad Libitum. I don't know what they have for the second card. They may have shown us. It might be like a patchwork or something.
All right, well, got to get out of that jam. See what they got on the follow-up. Okay, well, set 1.
I mean, this looks
Set
bad,
2.
but also it might be crazy, right?
It might be fine. It might be totally fine.
Completely bonkers. Do you think you like Chimera just try an MST a back row?
You know, I would not blame them.
I believe that was an attempt to end the main phase there. So they're gonna Mirror Jade now to get the token off the field.
Okay.
Please tell me the last cards in hand are Eldritch and a Spell Trap. Come on. One time, let me get a punish.
Oh, that'd be
Rivalry
very good.
still game here. I mean, the deck is on it. It's an Eldritch Zombie World deck. Rivalry is pretty good. Okay, there's the branded in red. We're gonna bring back the Tragedy. I think we honestly just Chimera and Harpy's Feather Duster here.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Now, I believe you have to... Since it's an and if you do, you have to send 1 from the hand at minimum, I'm pretty sure. So we sent the Ad Libitum there. We drew 1, pop 2. Rivalry Sanguine, that would have done it.
Yeah, wow.
The Ad Libitum recycles the Mirror Jade here. And
does it still trigger Sanguine?
I mean, this is rough. If it's a second rivalry, we still win. Isn't that stupid?
It's pretty good.
There's a Draco back on field. They would choose Fairy, lose their fusions, Draco back, and then they just do combo again.
Draco back proving itself as one of the strongest cards in the adventure engine.
Yep, it is another rivalry.
You called it.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly like rivalry is just such a good card right now. It looks like we're gonna Mirror Jade ourself. So instead of sending one of these, we can send one of the like weird Albaz dragons that cycles in end phase. Then we're gonna pick Fairy so we can bounce it with Draco back. If the set card, we know the set card is Conch. Yeah, so we can't even like do some silly stuff where we pop the Draco back and win. If it's an Ogre in hand, we win the game right now. Show me Ogre.
Ogre would be very good.
Ah, well, you know, we tried. Sometimes you lose the die roll as the trap deck. I don't know what to tell you.
That's true.
All right, so we just do a Fateful Adventure here because we cycled back the Griffin. We can just go snag that bad boy again. We can pitch whatever we want to the graveyard, including the Tragedy that we added to hand. We can trigger the Tragedy. I mean, this is just very fun, very epic. We can't get the effect off of a Luber this turn because we triggered the Fateful Adventure, but who gives a fuck?
Yep.
I believe.
Well, that's one of the best parts about Adventure right now. If you're allowed to play, there comes Griffin to insulate all your plays again.
Ogring there just gets them another Draco back. Oh, yeah.
That is true.
I forgot that's how it works. Just a fun card with no counterplay. Fire off the branded in red, add back the Tragedy. Says, whatever, let's just go for lethal here. So we know the set card is a Conch, which makes this a little crusty. We can't go for Chimera here because we don't want to lose anything on field. We might just go for a Lubellion. Yeah, that is what we're going for. Yep. Sending the Albus in hand. Lubellion effect, pitching the snow. I just love it. I simply love the card. Folks, don't we love the card? Don't we love snow, chat? Let's get it going here.
That happened to me a lot. Shooting Riser sends snow was sent me.
I mean, that was the whole reason to play all that stupid synchro lines is you could do Shooting Riser stuff. For what it's worth, I always thought the Shooting Riser snow thing was massive cope because like there were so few scenarios in which you were able to get that far and you weren't just running away with the game anyway. And even the scenarios in which that was true, you would be better served by sending like exactly Token Collector. But you know, you can't deny that it was crazy. And snow has looked really good all branded day.
Well, we're gonna activate Conch, but man, just feels not great.
Folks, it is what it is.
Trigger Jade here.
And that is what does it have to be in hand? Gores has to be 2 Gores. Is Gores still limited?
Yeah. No. Why would it be limited?
I don't know. He was limited at release. Well, one quick one for Branded. Oh boy, and this is the terrible position you never want to be in as the Floodgate deck. You are expected to win game 1. Game 2, they just board into triple Cosmic, triple Twin Twister, triple Lightning Storm, triple Trap Jammer. You know that everyone is, for some reason, has all this stupid crap to beat you exactly for no reason.
Yeah. Seeing the Floodgate Fusion Trap has really opened my eyes.
They've got Trap Eater in here to beat non-fusion area.
It harkens back to the Cosmo meta where people were buying out masks of restricts.
Oh,
because
yes.
It just outed the Monarchs so well.
Do you remember Fog King $30?
I do.
That was a low
Insane.
point. That was a low point for sure. All right, let's go, Golden Boy. Let's make it happen. Set 5. Show me what you got. Let me see. Rite of Aramasir, set 5. Oh,
Yeah, we can start
step
Branded
1,
Fusion,
baby.
Set 5.
Step
Okay, that's step 1. Let's see if everything resolves here.
I
At least
mean,
we got right.
watch them not set Fateful. They like drew it. Okay, there we go. Trigger Fateful, pitch Conk. Oh my god. This is the greediest play I've ever seen. They're going for the fusion so they can trigger Fateful off the summon of the fusion. My guy. Just get the Griffin Rider. You don't want to die to
You can
Ash.
just get Griffin. See,
But-
this was something I had to, condition myself. Like, just do Griffin. Don't do anything until you get Griffin.
Well, I do kind of like the concept. Oh, they opened the
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
You can send Baylor Doc?
Sending Baylor Drop.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Hold on. I'm
Okay.
suddenly I'm a little interested in this. If they pitched,
I'm all in.
They pitched Eldritch. That's crazy. But if they had pitched Necro World Banshee, I would have coomed.
I was gonna say, well, Baylor Drog tells us a lot, right? Like, you could pitch the Necro World Banshee, but pitching Baylor Drog, I mean,
they have
have
the
a field
zombie
spell,
world in
right?
hand. You think it's mirrored?
that's my guess.
I mean, that's that. If that is the play, that is kind of gnarly. We don't have any
It is
access to
gnarly.
the Eldritch crap, so we have no like long-term survivability. But we would have Zombie World, which is very funny.
It is very funny.
Chat says Scarlight can go get Banshee. Oh, nope. Well, you were right. You were absolutely correct. We just opened Zombie
and
World.
there it is.
Wow, good read.
Yeah, that was the only thing that kind of made sense because, of course,
Nothing here has made sense.
well, if you're sending, I'm a bit of a zombie guy myself. If you're sending Baylor Drock, like, there's no way you don't have a field spell to trigger him, or else the send is just useless, right?
Why are we summoning Lich here? What if we Mirror Jade banishing Lich? That would be so funny.
That, funny. Is it good? I don't know.
Okay, so this is actually only 3 interactions. Like, it looks very cute. This is 3 interactions. Like, this is a board that Branded can beat.
You forget Zombie World is quite a card. I mean, is it 3?
What does Zombie World do
So we've
against
got-
Branded?
I mean, it stops the Aluber, right? Aluber is a negate.
Actually, it
Oh
stops
my
nothing.
God.
All right, we have to tag out here.
Well, yeah. We're destroying spell traps, right?
Hey, we got to get the fuck out of here. I mean, this trades for 2 cards otherwise because of the way Valor Drock works.
Yeah. Well, that's 1 down.
Hey, just fire a second one.
No, come on. That is an actual commentator's curse. How did you do that?
Oh my god!
How did you do that?
oh, cool. They have lost as well. Firebranded Fusion
my
right now.
God.
Firebranded Fusion right the fuck now. Storm lost Fusion. Show me. Oh, it's just as good. It is just as good. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We have no way to trigger the Baylor Drock here. Oh my goodness.
It's like it's not even that good, right?
Stop. No, come on.
Oh, sending the water. Wow. Must be nice.
This is, I mean, truly evil. Truly
I
heinous.
mean, sometimes you come in and you try your hardest. You make a decent board with the hand you've got, drawing into zombie world, and sometimes your opponent just does double lightning storm. In my head, I was like, lightning storm is definitely once per turn, right?
Well, it is. It's activate once per turn. So
yeah, exactly.
Negate the activation. Here we are.
You can negate the activation.
Well, like,
exactly.
see, here's the thing. Like, I really appreciate Paperclip bringing this deck. I think it's super inventive. I think it's got a lot of interesting stuff going on. But, like, I cannot imagine not playing a deck this format as adaptable as Branded. I mean, look at how well all of these pieces fit together, right? Branded opening, pitching the Water Enchantress.
Yeah.
The Branded lost in the opener, insulating later plays. I mean, we had to jump through all these hoops to get the Lich on field to begin with. Like, why would you ever play a version of this deck where you ever have to minus yourself for any reason? Just don't, you know?
Yeah. No, it is very clear how well these decks synergize together.
We're sending Snow. No, we're sending
incredible.
who did we send here? Tragedy, because we haven't looped that this turn. We go Lubellion here, we pitch the Poly. We still have Mirror Jade up, right? But it's not even like fantastic. We have to do it in response to the Griffin trigger.
Wow.
That's just
That's a lot of chain links. Oh, and there it is.
There's the McCourier as well. God, the McCourier has been so nuts for Artemis.
Ah, there's Tri-Brigade Mercs.
You're kidding me. The Dino deck cleared to finals?
Wow. How have we not watched that yet? I guess we're going to.
Yeah, we are. We truly are. We get to at least trigger this here. Oh, did we mess up a little? No, we didn't. It just forces out the McCourier.
Yep. Wow.
Put the Lich back. Put the Baylor Drock back. They have no way to get the Baylor Drock back on field.
Yeah, that's
Put
a great.
the token back.
Great.
Kills the.
Any of these are good.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Anything but Eldritch, of course. I mean, I assume we're trying to either, if we're not going for lethal, setting up a board that just can't be beaten.
Yeah, we can't go for lethal this turn. The Lich he's got too fat an ass.
Too big.
Pitch Adla beat him. You're kidding me.
That was wrong.
Every play is followed up with an incredulous, "Are you serious?"
The Bidoof, thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
Go clear the board.
What do we got, Paperclip?
What can we do? What would be a good card for Paperclip to see? Probably Fateful. Or not Fateful, Right.
That doesn't even do anything. You just
It's
Griffin.
not great. Just gets
You have
negated.
to go to attack. You have to eat the Griffin, and then you die to Mirror Jade. Yeah, there's just nothing.
Yeah.
That's a great
Can't
card.
see it.
You just Griffin that though, and you win. You don't
Yeah.
even have to Griffin it. The fuck do you want
You
them
don't
to
have
do?
to. You get a trap, yeah.
Oh, they are letting it resolve. I really thought they would Griffin that. If they Griffin that, they just win, right?
Do you get to trigger the Cursed Engrave, right?
No, it has to be sent from the field to the grave, and if you negate the activation, you don't get it.
Yeah.
The Mirror Jade is at least off. So if you can clear it this turn, you can maybe do something, but we have no way to get the Eldritch off field to contest it. We would have to... there's just no way. There's just no way.
Yeah.
We would have to walk Eldritch in, and then we'd have to use Eldritch, and then... No, there's just no way.
Yep. Failed to see a really good out for Paperclip here.
Getting the Griffin, at least, is good, but... Oh, this isn't red, is it? Son of a bitch! Oh
Of
my
course.
god. Did we know that?
Of course.
Was
it's
I just like
branded in
so
red.
mad that I missed them doing that off of Albion?
We might have missed it.
Oh my god. Add back Ad Libitum. Go for Chimera. Yeah, okay, we knew it. Well, then there's really nothing you can do. I was too tilted, chat. Sending 2 from field so we can wipe these 2. That, I don't know.
Would you say you saw red? Thank you.
I would say I was turning red. What the? Danny! Danny, look outside! Danny, they hit the cursed outland!
They hit the fucking outland.
It would be nice if you got to pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and there it goes.
It says equal to, not up to. Griffin Rider, the cursed outland here, says that conch is going to have to do it for you.
Yep.
You have to Lich here to get the conch engraved so you don't die, and then they just Mirror Jade your Lich. You're just out of luck.
Yeah, this is very textbook.
I hate your tournaments, says Rebby. My tournaments?
That's fair.
Who's the TO? Maybe you slip a little something in the dinosaur player's drink. Send him back to the Stone Age. Maybe you drop a brick on their head.
Ooh. Now we're talking. All right, activate Mirror Jade.
Where's Punk? There was a Punk deck in top 8. A deck that included Punk. All right, Brigand. Add Albus Nullius Folius. What do we have to beat here? A trap card?
It's a tough situation because you're just trying to strangle on by one trap card and your opponent has 9 cards.
Yeah, I mean, you're dead here. It's...
Yeah. No question about it.
What? No shot. No shot. Come on.
Wow.
Not like this. Yeah, I guess that works. That does work.
Is that OCG text really Nullius Folius?
No, this man is not named that.
What is the
Nullius
text on it?
Filius.
Filius, thank you.
It's
still
Albus
terrible.
Nullius Filius and Aluber the Boober Doober. You know, those are the cards.
You really weren't kidding when you were saying those names.
Yeah, no, you thought it was a joke? I would never make it a funny haha.
A little
It means
bit.
bastard or something in Latin. Dan, just call it bastard. Sheesh. I don't want to say this. I don't want to look like a nerd. Anyway, that was the semifinal match of our Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Looks like Branded will be making it to finals, and they will play against the fucking Dino deck. The Dino deck is the
Dinosaur.
Well, folks, we're back. It's time once again for the finals of the Chalislime Monthly. This April 2022, we have had a grueling 7 rounds of Swiss and 4 rounds of Top Cut, and we have whittled it down to the top 2 players. The first, Artemis, unsurprisingly on Branded. The deck to talk about, the
That was
new
wrong.
hotness, the breakout performance of the tournament. Second, Crazy Wizza is playing Adventure Dino and is in finals. I don't know. I don't know how this keeps happening. I'm trying to prevent it from happening, but I guess that Crazy Wiz is just stronger than the average Joe. Speaking of people who are stronger than the average Joe, my co-commentator is the one, the only Luke Von Karma. How are you doing, Danny?
I'm doing great. I'm not super shocked to see Despia do very well and massively represented here, but I am very shocked and excited to see Dinosaurs once again in the CSM doing quite well.
I don't know. Do we attract the wrong type of people? Do you think that might be it?
I couldn't tell you. Some people really, truly are trying to embody the Don Juan and carry on his legacy.
All right. Well, Artemis has, I think, dropped 1 match the entire day. And of the matches he's won, they've looked extremely clean. Crazy Wizza is on Dino, though, so he will win. I'm just going to lock in my answer now. Just going to lock in my answer now. It is going to be Crazy Wizza. But if you want to play along at home, predictions are up.
Artemis has shown themselves as very competent with Despia.
Oh, they're crazy.
We'll say.
Oh, Artemis says, actually, I haven't lost any. I'm 10-0. Okay, well, let's make it 11,
well,
baby.
that's that. Yeah, let's see if they can do it.
Now, if they lost the die roll, that's kind of a problem. One thing that's weird
Not a
about
great
this
start.
new build of Despia that, you know what, actually, never mind. I can't tell if they lost the die roll or not. Both decks are playing the Adventure Engine. Crazy Wizard says, I'm X2. Yeah, okay, great. No, the one thing that's weird about this new build of Despia is it's playing very few hand traps, very little respect given to its opponents. I think that's because so many of the first turn boards are meant to interact with opponents' boards, and they're like, yeah, the way I'm going to beat that is just by putting up too many must negates, you know? So we'll see.
Yeah.
I think that we could see this build of Despia getting a lot worse if, like, it becomes more advantageous to do something like, I don't know, like mostly just make Scythe, you know, something that they can't interact with on a 1-for-1.
That is true. And we're seeing the Griffin Rider come in. I think it was in hand.
Yeah,
right?
did draw it. We get to use the Griffin Rider to trigger the Fateful Adventure.
Oh,
and the Lancey
wow.
comes down. The Dino player says, You were born in Lancia. I was made by it. By the time I could use my banished zone, I was already a man.
It is very interesting. They didn't chain Lancia to the Griffin effect and instead let Griffin resolve. And they also said, you know what? I'm not going to negate the Lancia.
Oh, well, we may negate this
Wow.
one. That one might be negated.
Well, that one's a good one.
If this one
Droll and
resolves,
Lockbird
it is a
coming down.
disaster. It means that they have already opened Branded Fusion. So we will see. Oh, they're really thinking about it. It's
They're
so
really
big.
thinking.
Lancia Droll in
It's-
60, by the way. Just so easy. It's just so easy.
And it does make your turn 3 quite good if you get there because you get to go Griffin again. And there we go.
Her reading.exe. All right, now what? This is a big think. Because, like, it's possible that they also have an Ash. And, like, now you're about to fire a Branded
Wow.
Fusion unprotected. But that
Edge
is
chain
very
normal.
interesting. So by normaling the Edge Imp chain, we can go into a Link Spider, make Verte, and play around Ash. But if they have a negation for the Verte and we've opened the Fusion, we can still fire the Fusion, I believe. Or the Fusion says you can't Link Summon the turn you activate it. It's weird.
Yeah, they have some options here. This is definitely better against Ash. Let's see if it resolves.
3 hand traps? Nope.
Nope.
The
And
Verte
nope.
going to leave the
And that's
field.
it.
We are making Mirror Jade. Oh, this is such a good position to be in.
Wow. Played through Lancia and Droll.
That's incredible. 2 turn enders, especially against Dino, you know?
Yeah.
That triggers Fateful Adventure. Epic.
Wow, and we get to add the Griffin again,
no,
or
we're adding
right?
the,
Yeah, no, we can just get water, of course.
We're just
No
going to do it
reason to
again
get
next
it.
turn. Now, we can't
Yeah,
banish
we'll
it
just
now
do it on
because
follow-up.
of Lancia, but we'll get there eventually. We're going to go for the
There's the
patchwork here.
patchwork.
Hard once per turn on this card. Good to get it out of the way if we want to maybe link off that chain next turn. We can, I believe, not still summon because we used Verte for it. If that is branded in red, I'm going to coom.
Well, you really are happy that your opponent's starting with only 4 cards this turn.
Yeah, 4 cards, and you have everything. Isn't that
Everything
silly?
you want.
So this is the weird part about the Adventure Dino build is it really sucks to have to waste your normal monster summon activation on what
Whoa.
the fuck?
Oh my god. Wow. That was unexpected.
You're kidding me. The hand was
Well-
Lancia, Droll, Kaiju, Oviraptor.
Oviraptor, 2 unknowns.
I'm gonna cry, dude.
That was
Actually gonna
wrong.
That-
cry.
That is incredible. 60 cards.
Sukomi, thank you for the 7.
No one told me that this was a 60 card
Yeah,
dino
60
list.
cards. You got to play all the cards.
That's true. You know, gotta make room. See what they add off of Ovi here.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! I'm just now looking at this.
That was wrong.
Well, that's a pretty good
That's
start.
decent. We can send the Edge Imp chain to trigger its effect and get another copy of the patchwork as well. Send a monster so you can't respond with Misc. Devious Duelist, thank you for the 16.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this list. It's got literally every engine you could imagine in it.
I mean, definitely if you were playing it. Oh wow, there's the.
I mean,
Double
opened
evolution
pill, but it's not
Is
very
that the
good. Like, this is the whole field.
Yeah. Did they banish Droll in hand? Is that 2 Droll?
No, it was Droll from Graveyard to pay for pill and Ultimate Conductor
it.
Tyranno from hand. So we're just walking in with the Tyranno, getting in for 9. I mean, this doesn't do anything and loses to the cards that we already know Artemis has.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
good luck.
And I think we are going to see one of the other reasons this deck is quite good.
This is going to be the
Proceed
first
to
time
end
today
phase.
we are going to see the absolute 0 effect resolve. Okay, we get to do the Verte Anaconda here to send a Fusion Destiny. That's epically based.
At least, yeah, we get to DPE is quite strong. Not sure if it'll be able to help on the follow up though.
It's pretty decent. You get to DPE now and pop the Unknown. Or the Fateful. Depends on
You
if
could
you
pop
want to
the
have to
Fateful.
contend with... Oh, it's Poly.
Oh.
Damn, that's rough. You trigger the
Wow,
DPE.
that's
You go to end step. Your entire board is eaten alive by the Mirror Jade. Draw for turn. Stand by the DPE comes back. And you do have an interaction with your opponent. If you make it through this turn... You might even be favored just because the draws are so good in Dino. A single OV is everything you need. But you're going to have to contend with the entire adventure line. You are probably going to have to waste the DPE on one of these things because you know that they have the Griffin still in deck, right?
Yep. Well, let's see what they do. 1 pop in a dream.
The one thing that's kind of frustrating if you're Artemis is you don't really have access to the Despia stuff. Like, we haven't seen a Luber, we haven't seen Opening, we haven't seen any of that. Ooh, Draco back in hand.
Oh, wow. Draco back in hand. That is actually very good in this situation. Did they add that prior?
Yeah,
I think they
yeah,
might
yeah.
have. Yeah.
So we Draco back here. That forces out the DPE.
Yeah.
DPE probably pops the token. Though I'm not... It depends on what they value. Yeah, going for the token here.
Yeah. Going for
So
the
we do get to
token.
trigger the DPE, but now we are sitting duck for 1 turn. We can even Fateful Adventure for the Griffin. Summon the Griffin because we have no monsters, and then we only have to sink in 4K. That seems very doable.
You can go Griffin. You can even go water again.
Kill me, brother, Artemis says. Oh, I will. This one's a little harder. You do have to send the patchwork here. Usually they only play 2 polymerization, and we've seen both of them. So we're going to go Wandering Griffin Rider. We know there's a poly in hand. I believe there's 1 unknown. Yep. The unknown is Branded Fusion. Well, you know, that's
the best one.
It's okay. It's a decent one. It's okay.
It's pretty good.
Really, that was the unknown.
Wow.
You're kidding me. Oh my goodness. What did we send? Snow. Wait. They set the poly that they searched. Wait, they actually did not give a fuck about the patchwork at all. They set the poly that they searched. It was 2 unknowns. One of them was 1/2 of the Snow Albaz line. That's it. That is quite literally the end of the game. Actual skill.
Oh, insanely well done.
Lethal for sure. I mean, we don't have to do much.
Yeah.
All right, 1 down, and now all that stands between Artemis and a CSM victory is the dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs. And, you know, this was a game under, what was it?
It was Lancia Droll. We started Lancia
Droll, right. Yep, Lancia Droll.
All right, so all Dino has to do to win here is literally make 9 negates. What is your going first play if you're Dino this format? I truly I cannot fathom it.
Water Enchantress.
It's just like do everything you can to get to the adventure line.
Yeah, it's
surely
just
Dino
adventure.
can like set up a scythe or something. Skyhawk says there's a lot of boards. Do they do like Auroradon stuff?
One thing I haven't seen is Scythe again. How many times did you see a Scythe lock during this?
None. We did not see a single Scythe all day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, already going a little better.
Yeah, I told you this is the dinosaur staple, right of Aramis here.
Can we get some Braves in the chat, please? Let's get some Braves going.
Now, while this person, you know, is going through their fateful combo, what do you think should be kind of neutered here? It's a hard pick, right?
I would say Overraptor for sure.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh my God, the token collector.
Normal token collector.
Or wait, it was specialed, right? So you can special the token collector. Was it specialed? Oh no. Yeah. I guess you normal it because you don't want to destroy the tokens.
It's your own token.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 100. Seeking Snorlax.
It's just so funny to think about it as a normal.
No, I don't know. I don't think anything necessarily needs to be hit right now. But the card that frustrates me more than anything else, and I don't know if anyone else, shares this opinion, I can't stand Branded in red. That card is so annoying.
It is quite the card. Okay, yep, there's the Link Spider.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is an epic dinosaur deck, by the way.
I was gonna say
this is epic dino deck.
I was like, where are the dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs mod check?
I mean, let's hope there's a lot of hand traps on there.
All right, if I'm Artemis, I'm feeling fine. Like,
definitely feeling good.
I came to beat this board. You do have to eat your own Verte Anaconda here just because giving your opponent the ability to have a Link monster on field opens up some silly super poly lines that you really do not want to screw with. Artemis says, I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling good. They're confident.
Now they're in main 1.
That is true. Making it past the standby is always the
wrong.
spooky part.
Not in that case. Thank you for the sub. Oh,
Ah.
I hope you get trolled. I hope you get trolled.
The comeuppance for being
It's 60 cards. What are the
confident.
chances? 2 games in a row. Droll.
Yeah, 60 cards. Surely they won't have Droll again. Well, there's the Aluber. I love, Brandon in opening, it can dodge Droll, right? Too.
How good is this hand if he's pitching foolish?
Good point. That is a bit.
That's a
you
decent
spoke.
one.
You
It's
spoke it
tragedy
into
pitch?
existence,
No.
didn't you?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yep, and so was the correct option to get the Verte Anaconda field. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. No, you were right. You were totally right.
So there's this guy, Masquerade the Blazing Dragon.
What?
Have you ever read this card?
I haven't.
That's because you don't play Fluanderies. This is
Ah.
Chain Energy. The card is Chain Energy. They just printed Chain Energy on a card. And the old branded setup used to be you would make 2 or 3 of these and like hope your opponent accidentally killed themselves.
Oh, and we get to
Wow, and we open that too. So we get to token
Well,
collector
we do have
here.
the
That's
token
like
collector. Yeah,
something.
that's something. That's something.
It ain't nothing. We trigger
get to
Faithful
trigger-
off of the
trigger
token
Faithful.
collecting. That's very funny. If we have like 1 extra special, we're now in a position where like we could just hope that Masquerade wins the game.
That was interesting. They had Fateful Adventure already on board when they activated right? Or did they place it as well? I missed that.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Well, never mind. Let's see what they could do past token collector. Yeah.
We knew that already.
We knew this one. There's the Ash.
But the Ash did cost them 600.
It was
Forehead.
5 cards, so
Yeah. Having 1 hand trap isn't that shocking.
right.
Well, now we are kind of in a weird position.
It's a weird one. All right, trigger
Go
Fateful.
Fateful to go grab. I mean, we could get Griffin if we want. Yeah, this is ad libitum this end. Wow, this is actually a really bad position for the branded pilot. So we know the hand is Griffin Dracoback.
Yeah. For Gore token collector.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. A lot of people doing that at the YCS back in Charlotte, sending that token collector and then getting rewarded.
Okay, so all you have to do here, if you are Crazy Wizza, is not activate, 6 effects? 7 effects. Okay, so we are going to actually put the Draco back on the Masquerade. Protects it once. And then it's protected again in Grave by the branded opening. So it is a little sticky. It unfortunately does not beat another Draco back.
This is the follow-up Draco back. Yep.
There's Aramis
Okay.
here.
Yep.
There's Draco back. We're going to 24 here. There he goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I struggled to think what the top deck could be that gets us out of this.
Yeah.
Go for Fateful
Yep,
here.
going Fateful.
That was wrong.
Crab Legs, thank you for the sub. Getting our own Griffin. We can Omni. We know they have a Griffin in hand. I wonder if you chain your Griffin to their Griffin. I imagine you
sure.
don't.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Oh, if they're summoning
The
it in
only-
an
I
attack,
guess-
you can use it to test for something next turn. Like you can special your Griffin to threaten their Griffin. Or you're dead now.
Oh.
Or you are dead now.
Normaling the Ash.
That was wrong.
Drunkle Ajax, thank you for the sub.
And that is Baron.
That is Baron. There goes Fateful. We're going to take 5k here. Not exactly sure what we're hoping for off the top.
Yeah. I'm also struggling to find anything that could help us.
This is such a dinosaur game, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, let's see. We've been through. Hey, there is an ultimate conductor Tyranno in the grave. Okay, we're gonna
All right, so
chain.
we're going for the Wandering Griffin Rider now to try and force out the Baron negate. So if the Baron negates this, which they are, then it is not on for next turn. So we do have a couple of live draws, like Branded Fusion would be crazy. Luber would be crazy. Despian Tragedy would be all right. There's like some stuff we can do. We're tagging out the Baron here for the Griffin
Wow.
Rider. Oh my goodness.
That is every time Baron's second effect resolves and you get something like
would have
this,
had to
it's
be
just
opening off the
crazy.
top. It can't even be opening. You have to discard a card. Wow. Oh, and it's Mercurier. That's
It's
unfortunate.
Merc. Well, that is definitely an easy game 3.
All right,
Easy
so
and
if you're
close.
Artemis, you're definitely on tilt here, right? But a lot of high level Yu-Gi-Oh is just recognizing when you're about to be on tilt and just not tilting. Just being like, oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, forgetting token collector, small things like that. It's just something you can just, say, you know what, that's something I'm learning, and it's still Artemis has the favor here. They get to go first, so they're still in a pretty good position regardless.
Just don't get your Branded Fusion asked. Simple as that.
That is also true. With a hand of, it was like Super Poly, Branded Fusion, like
Yeah, I mean,
it
that was
a
an
very
incredible hand,
clunky
yeah.
one. Yeah,
I thought it was good.
it was pretty
Artemis
good.
going first here. Remember to hold A so you can activate your cards in the draw phase. Nope, no opening.
No.
Whoa! Artemis
Whoa.
has forced the Dino player to go first.
Wow.
Holy
that-
zero respect whatsoever. All right, we have seen
Interesting.
Miscellaneousaurus for the first time.
Wow. We've started our dinosaurs.
This is incredible. If we have Air Messir here, it's crazy, but it looks like we don't. Go Miscellaneousaurus for a copy of, Animadorned Archer Sword. Do we have a baby in hand? Fossil Dig baby in 60. Simple, clean.
Of course we have
Yeah,
the baby,
baby for
Saraswati.
pill.
This is
Pop the baby, go
weakest
grab Obi.
dinosaur hand.
All right, let's see what the end board looks like here. We'll go Soul Eating Overraptor effect. I don't even know what we want. I guess we haven't committed to our normal, so we get a baby here. Yeah, we'll get baby Cerosaurus. We're going to normal summon baby. OV, target baby, cycle for baby, trigger the baby engrave. Scrap Raptor. We're really in chat. We are really all the way in.
Wow. Yeah, there's Giant Rex.
Giant Rex. We can go Scrap Man.
Yeah, into the scrap link.
I told you it was Dino.
You could have fooled a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean... Link Haribo.
Right, Link Haribo. Yep.
Go, what, Scrap Raptor here? Or Scrap Wyvern?
Yep, there it is.
Wyvern effect, bring back Raptor, pop the Raptor. Wyvern effect, summon Fridge from deck. Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Or it's Chimera, right?
Yeah.
Chimera off the Raptor. What are we summoning? We are on additional Scrap Raptors. Okay, thank God.
Okay, sure.
It's not that weird.
The fridge would be so good.
What are we getting here? What the fuck? Okay, Dolka.
Dolka, sure.
Extra normal for Chimera.
That was wrong.
Chimera, bring back the Raptor. Kyle Knife Emoji, thank you for the sub. Now we make Shockmaster, right?
Yeah, that would be quite good. Still trying to think why we made Dinos go first.
I have a guess, and you're not gonna like it.
You have a good guess? Okay, I'm excited.
We're gonna see it.
A lot of thinking here.
Mm-hmm. We're going Hulk. Yep. This
Wow,
is a
yep, that's
long ass combo.
Wow.
Bringing out
Gamma.
a Psy-Frame Gear Gamma. Going into Dagda. Double Evo Pill, banishing the Link Curry.
Okay.
And the Giant Rex. Chain Dagda, set Scythe. Setting Lancia.
Lancia.
Yo.
Wow.
Get a
Again.
UCT. Trigger
Why
Giant
Scythe
Rex.
Block? Lancia is so much better.
It's a Lancia lock, yeah. I feel as if it's not, but hey, you know, what do I know?
I'm not playing the game.
Verte Anaconda. Okay.
There's the Verte.
There's not some stupid bullshit you can do with the Hulk, is there?
Always. I always like to assume there is.
Do you have like an imperm? No, we're letting it resolve.
Yep, there's DPE.
Do we just go to end phase here? Use the DPE to pop the Verte Anaconda? Looks like.
Pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff.
All right. What are we doing here if we are Artemis? Kicking ourselves?
That is
Pissing our pants?
Yeah, that is the question. 3 cards in hand, a couple negates, DPE.
Oh, the hold and standby. Oh no, it's from Crazy Wizza.
Yeah, so Wizza should summon back the DPE, can pop the Lancia.
Super Poly hits nothing on this? What? Yes, it does.
It's got some good targets. Got the DPE, got the Tyranno.
Opening and standby.
Branded
Still not draw phase.
standby.
We refuse to activate this at draw phase. Whoa, chaining
Oh,
the DP.
Yeah. I really want that Lancia online.
Oh, you know what it might be is drop.
Oh, that would be quite good.
They're trying to pop the Lancia here.
Thinking a bit on this.
It is drop.
Oh, and yep, you got it. You called it.
You have to droplet for like 4. I think you have to droplet for at least 2.
Yeah, 2. Definitely send the branded opening. Maybe a monster in hand.
Oh, that's a pretty good monster.
Oh. Yeah, that's a great one. Water. A Luber.
Pitching a Luber to summon a Luber from deck.
Okay.
They left the Dolka alive?
Wow, that is interesting. All right, well, the Dolka's going to try and negate here.
Oh!
Oh my god.
What? What is happening?
What is going on? Whoa.
The DPE and the Luber for what? Mud Dragon? That's like so weak. Dragastapelia.
Dragastapelia. No, yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That trades for the back half of the Dolka too. Oh my good god.
Wow.
This is weird. Why didn't... Okay, so now we go Water Enchantress at the temple. Grab that. No way. There is still one thing that ends the game.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, gonna go right.
Right here.
Well, they, that one was known, right? Wonder what could have ended the game there.
So let's just say this Hauk has a lot of potentially very scary targets it can tag out for.
That is true.
Oh, speaking of,
no.
here we go.
Speaking of, okay.
Hauk time.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the
think I know where this is going.
Dragastapelia can't negate the second Dolka and the Wonder Magician.
Yeah.
They're deciding if they want to pop the Fateful Adventure or their own Lancia.
I feel like you always pop adventure, right?
Yeah, right?
I mean, I don't see much follow-up. They've already activated water this turn, so they'd have to do it next turn. You can always save it. If you let Faithful resolve, then, I mean, you're in a pretty bad spot. Whoa.
It gets to activate his
that's pretty
CL2
good.
here.
That's true. That's true.
The thing that's kind of weirding me out is, like, what if we just went to combat and then ate the Dolka and then tried Water Enchantress?
That's interesting. Oh, wow. Yep.
Okay, so now we can Draco back, return the Dolka, eat the board, but, like, I mean, that's all. We're just chilling from that position, right?
Yeah. Well, we have to go Draco back. Tyranno? No, we can't do that.
I guess we do, don't we?
I think you're right. It's weird. This is a weird spot.
Like, you Draco back the UCT and it just comes back, right?
Yeah. So it's not a great target. can UTC the Dolka, but you have no way to get over Tyranno.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to combat here.
All right, definitely go to battle. You get to draw a card here.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah. Really not. It's not looking good for Artemis here.
Like, we have to bounce the Conductor Tyranno, but they can just summon it again. There are 18 dinosaurs in the graveyard.
Yeah. Do you even Draco back it?
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to Draco back that. Oh,
No.
maybe
Yeah.
not. Oh, because you don't want him to trigger Giant Rex. I see.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
It's just
cool and hip.
worse
but
for you.
I don't know how the fuck you get out of this one.
Yeah. Dasher special summon the token collector.
Wow.
Wow.
That is. I mean, that is unbelievable.
That's incredible.
I
That's
can't
incredible.
help but feel like that is a hand opening Water Enchantress that would have absolutely won the game if we just went first. Like, we just decided
Yeah.
to go second.
No, I agree.
I don't know what we would have to draw here to win. It would have to be something nuts. I think this is the activated effect of UCT. We're going to have to chain the effect of Dragostapelia. Decrease its level to 1. But we can still go to combat, right? Wow. Or it
That's
doesn't
pretty
matter,
good.
actually.
It
because we
doesn't matter.
drew-
Overraptor.
Well,
Having the
GG's,
second
says Artemis.
UCT.
How could this have happened?
How?
Gray Lane, thank you for... Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Thank you for the 50 gifted subs.
Wow.
And you all are right in time to watch Dino win back-to-back Chalislime monthly events. I am
Second time.
truly in awe of what we are seeing today in the worst possible way. My lord. It's the adventure stuff comes out, the branded stuff comes out, doesn't matter. The best deck in the format, you know what it's got to be, baby. It's Dinosaur.
It's the
always
dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Why are we making fucking Nightmare
Why are we
Beacons?
doing this?
To what end? Have you read Misc?
I guess you can link climb to the unicorn with the Bistweller.
That ain't bad.
It's okay.
I mean, it ain't great.
It's not good.
We already abyss dwellered, right? So those Albazes aren't coming
Yeah.
back. Access code time. Who needs access code?
Yeah, I like how the CSM has transformed from the Mech Knight monthly to the Dino Slime monthly.
Yeah. Graylane, thank you for the 1071. My goodness. I'm just off by 100? Huh? How are you off by 100? What if you just make Unicorn? Maybe he's not playing Unicorn?
Well, can Dragostapelia? Well, that does it.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, do we have a link 3?
That's a
We don't have a wait.
43.
Why wouldn't we climb to unicorn? Do we not have a 3?
Legit not on Unicorn. We can protect this with
Well.
the opening engrave.
Yeah, that is one protected off of that, but we do have more links we can use.
Conductor
Tyranno
Tyranno,
effect,
do we have a Petit Pteranodon? We do, yeah.
of course. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, we got
There's
some
the
more.
Pank.
This is so complicated for no reason. Hey, no, we're
Yeah.
trying to box them out here. I'm pretty sure Luber can't activate under Abyss Dweller, but I could be wrong. This is still 200 off, right?
43 plus 35. That's 78.
Artemis, if you fucking pull Branded Fusion.
Oh my god. Oh,
Small World? Could that be an extender, maybe?
World. Okay.
That was wrong.
Protosian02, thank you for the sub. For Ghost Ogre. Normal Ghost Ogre into Baron.
Did we normaled OV, right?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do it, folks. We are going to do it. Artemis, all
Well-
you have to pull is exactly Branded Fusion. One-time Branded Fusion. We literally
that would be
win the
quite
game.
good.
We actually win the game if you draw exactly Branded Fusion. I believe in you.
Let's see it.
Okay,
Oh, right. We
first
have
we're
the
doing
water
this.
engraved
First we're
for
doing
follow-up.
right. Yeah.
Of course.
First we're doing right.
You got to force that Pank.
Right time. I can't believe we could still lose this.
We could still lose this game.
Summon token
Oh,
collector
the
from
token
grave.
collector in grave. Yeah. Well, that's fine.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. We still have Pank. That's crazy.
This is a Branded Fusion, right?
Oh, no.
Oh man, come on.
This
Don't
set
do this to
card.
me.
Come on.
You pop it, he
Pop
says.
it.
I mean, you gotta. You gotta.
You have to.
What's the
It's
punish?
So funny.
He says,
don't know.
okay.
Okay. I will.
It was a poly.
I knew it. I was like, they set poly. I was like,
No!
it has to be set poly. It has to be set
Oh my
poly.
god. It was a fusion of some
Oh.
kind. Wow. It looks like Crazy Wizard, despite all of this, is going to walk away with the April 2022 Chalislime Monthly. What a world. What a world. I
Wow.
don't know what to do. How do I stop Dino from winning my tournaments? Do we have to like ban Overraptor? What is going on? Have you actually read Misc?